Faire des en 2, 3, 4. Je vais jouer Yunjin. Ah oui, Chris, maintenant je joue Yunjin. Ouais.
Ah.
Enfin, j'ai commencé la build parce que je pensais drop Koru et Ito. Et pour faire une team à peu près potable, du coup. Sauf que ça a mal tourné, explication. Mais j'ai l'air de s'en battre les couilles.
J'essaie de me relever, mec.
Attends, je vais manger des chocolats.
Hein? C'est quoi?
Attends. Ah, c'est un chocolat noir. Bon, c'est pas grave.
Ça c'est trop bien dans les répliques, du coup tu vois les loisirs de Scarazubi, les problèmes de Scarazubi. Trop bien.
Je pense que je vais juste le renommer Wanderer parce que c'est plus stylé.
Ouais.
Et vu que Scaramouche c'est ban. What?
C'est rien, c'est...
Oh, mais je viens de faire 76k avec ma plongée, pardon.
Elle a dit
Oh,
quoi? What the fuck?
Je sais pas, mais je vais leur calaise leur grand-mère là.
Je suis un support. Hein? Tu as vu le 93K?
Bah oui, c'est moi qui l'ai fait, mec.
Non, mais c'était juste pour te prévenir au cas où.
J'ai pété.
Je m'en bats les couilles.
Ok.
Ok, plus reste.
Alors. Ah, super, je commence bien, j'ai une coupe attaque, un diadème d'essai. Super.
C'est pour Scara, t'inquiète. C'est pour le Wanderer.
Le Wanderer.
Le Wanderer. C'est André. Aimez-le, André.
Ouf, je ne suis pas l'ami de Tartaviga.
Hein?
Quoi?
Alors.
Non, Max, non. Pas toi.
Bah, bien sûr que si.
Quand même pas.
faut pas trop, non.
Il a dit quoi, Kevin? On comprend rien, mais...
J'ai dit regarde mon stream.
Ah. Et pourquoi on t'entend aussi loin?
Bonjour. Imagine si je l'avais 8 ou c'est 3. 108k ce serait plus que ça même. J'aurais plus que 108k.
Voilà, quoi.
Ah c'est mieux, ouais, on t'entend mieux, les gars.
En fait, elle recharge trop vite ma Yunjin.
Comme ça, c'est mieux.
Oh là.
Tu l'as vu, elle, les gars?
Oui, 114k, oui, j'ai très bien vu. Pas du tout énervé.
Reason why I want...
which is the flagship restaurant of the US style.
J'aimerais pouvoir le taper juste.
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway,
Hit.
Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Tu lui as mis un hit, il est mort.
Alors. Stop play le jeu. C'est pas le bon set.
Enchaîne direct, Kevin.
Mais c'est fini que ta mère le jeu.
Ouais. Parce que je traîne
J'en refais
trop.
encore 2 et je refais des résines max.
Ok. Attends, faut que je check un truc là sur hit.
Merde!
Je suis niveau 27, il faut être niveau 32 pour le jeu de cartes.
Ah ouais? Putain.
Ah oui, pour certaines quêtes, genre
Et
pour gagner...
finir le quête Archon, je sais pas quoi là.
Archon.
Attends,
Ouais, je sais même pas
attends,
que c'est le
Alice,
départ.
je vais voir un truc.
Oui.
Attends.
Oui.
Oui.
Ok, c'est bon.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux faire?
Non, je regarde juste un truc.
Ouais. Tu regardais mon
Analyse.
cul.
Non, bah non.
Oh bah non, bah non.
Ah non, mais c'était l'opposé.
Non, bah
T'es
non.
horny.
Mais non, mais
Non, bah non.
c'est pour voir si ça fait comme Mona.
Ah non, bah non. Ah, Mona, ouais, elle a un bon goût, ouais, bah non, non.
Alors.
Ouais, excuse-moi. Oh là là, j'ai pété mon crâne.
Moi je leur pète le cul au calme.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Leo Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So
Ok, j'ai pas crit.
in Lily
Pas crit
Palace?
l'étoile de mer.
He certainly is.
Oui, je sais.
Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner.
Le quoi lui a
as
foncé
per
sur les
the
gens.
Leo custom.
T'as cru la vie c'était du poulet ou quoi mon gars? Meurs.
Bonjour.
T'as dû me laisser galérer, ça a fait drôle.
C'est ce que je comptais faire à la base.
Bah oui, bah...
Ah, j'ai 2 coupes. Ah, c'est 2 coupes d'F paniqué, putain. Et bah, j'ai un diadème des gars crités, c'est du 4 étoiles, putain, nique ta mère. J'ai vraiment 0 chat, hein.
L'immense Golda avec.
Mais de toute façon, voilà, j'ai jamais de chat dans ma vie.
Alors... pour moi, il y en a, ils ont drop quand même Scara. Hein.
Tu nous à nous.
Ouais, enfin, c'était pas voulu. Je voulais juste Farouzan.
Moi, je voulais Gorou, j'ai fait Farouzan Wayman.
Passe la C1 au moins, s'il te plaît.
Hein?
Passe la C1.
Tiens, tiens, tiens.
Ouais. Tu me passes la C6 de Gogo. De Gogo, oui, bien sûr.
De gros roux.
Mocas, il a arrêté roux. S'attaque les 8 GC.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Sieur Zhongli.
Indeed, Wangsheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's
En vrai, le
just
seul
say
truc
they
qui me baisse là, c'est
understand when
les...
discretion
Comment
is
c'est le
needed.
temps de rechargement.
And we, the Fatui, have
Ah.
always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Discretion? Is one shadows? Discretion?
C'est inaudible.
Je te demande pardon.
Indeed, it is as you have
C'est
said.
quoi cette merde?
C'est
The
TikTok encore.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials.
Non, c'est pas moi cette fois.
We ensure
Ah, bah c'est
that
pas moi non
those
plus
who
déjà.
pass on do so in peace.
Chris.
Ah,
Did you think he was some sort
Arrête
of
ça.
ah mais il y a des bails
The
chelous. Hein.
Fatui calls many such people friends.
Fais pas
Mais
gentil,
quoi
papa.
Funeral
Moi, j'ai pas
parlor
TikTok,
does not
moi.
dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
Genshin DPS, hein.
Well, they are
Ok,
still-
LM. Ah, je peux en refaire
I
un
shouldn't say
finalement.
too much.
Non, oh putain, j'ai failli misclick. J'ai failli prendre des trucs.
Oh non.
Because I can
Ah,
bring
mais
to see
putain, mais
that
même la
side of
fleur,
the
elle me donne envie de
vessel.
gerber, quoi.
Du coup, ça m'a... Oula, les coups de fils de pute, par contre.
C'est pas un
À part-
écossais, un stream enfant.
le pays.
Si tu regardais mon stream sans le son, ça serait mieux. Putain.
C'est pas moi, mec.
Let's see what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
C'est qui là qui regarde le stream?
May be the prime of Adepti.
Avec le son à fond.
Il faut le son, moi. ça fait ça.
Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too. As you have seen the
Le pire, c'est que y a le zoom sur sa gueule, j'aurais les trop fiers.
mankind so dominant. In years past, Leo's tradition was that a human
Imagine Is You
memorial
Forget.
service be held to mark
Is You
the passing of
Forget?
every Adeptus. But this time, the Qiqi have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Quand ton crush oublie ton anniversaire, is you forget?
There's an even big podcast.
J'en fous de partout.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng
Pourquoi est-ce que quand je clique sur Facebook, il m'affiche Messenger?
Facebook.
God is so kingly. It is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go
En même temps, pourquoi t'as Facebook?
Traveler. Child has
Allez,
told me a
114K,
lot
salut.
Bisous,
T'as le droit
je
d'avoir
m'envoie.
Facebook peut-être?
Là, faut quitter.
Ouais.
Là, t'as pris 20 ans.
Oh non, mais même le service, c'est un fou là.
A wise decision.
On m'a dit que
The
t'aimais le rap,
Sword
voilà de la
has
boulette.
forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis' vessel.
Ce même, il m'a terminé, j'étais dans mon lit. Ce même, il m'a terminé, j'étais, je sais plus quelle heure, mais je sais que j'étais dans mon lit. Je crois que je commence à rire toute seule comme une débile.
C'était avant qu'on jouait à Overwatch 2 hier.
Ouais, donc j'étais dans mon lit. Je suis resté au lit toute la journée hier. Que je ne pouvais pas trop me déplacer.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to.
Après là, ça
Don't
va un
worry
peu mieux
about
quand
me.
même. Ça tire juste un
I
peu quand
might
je
just
marche.
have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call
Mais
chopsticks.
je peux marcher,
in the
je peux
meantime.
marcher normal, donc ça va.
Eh oui, c'est vrai le petit gars.
Putain, ça y est.
Hein?
Tu boites plus, ça y est.
Non, je boite plus.
Espèce de canard.
Le canard boiteux.
Ouais.
Alors, sache que, bon, ceux qui me connaissent, vous savez que le canard, c'est mon animal préféré en plus.
Ouais, en plus, c'est trop bon dans la
Pas le perroquet?
Hein? Non, c'est le canard.
Oh.
Alors, Max,
C'est trop bon le canard.
Max, tu peux rien me faire par rapport à ça parce que j'en bouffe du canard, d'accord? Oui.
Putain.
Mais c'est
Vraiment,
juste-
Du canard laqué?
Bah, tu sais, quand je suis allé à Lyon, là, tu sais, le resto où je suis allé le samedi
Ouais.
midi, bah, j'ai bouffé un ramen avec du canard dedans. Après, voilà, hein, enfin, je me dis pas dans ma tête, ouais, c'est du canard, bah, en fait, bah, oui, c'est du canard, tu vois. Mais genre, bon, bah, forcément, il est fait pour être bouffé, celui-là, donc, le goût est bon, je vais pas me priver.
le goût
Non,
est
ça
là.
va, je suis pas, Hein?
Bien évidemment.
Pareil, le lapin, j'en bouffe aussi, mais...
C'est trop bon.
Oui.
C'est un lapin.
Moi, je bouffe des chats parfois, ça m'arrive.
Ah,
Parce qu'il est chinois.
une fois, j'ai mangé des pneus.
Une fois, je mange.
Oh, Maxence, j'ai une idée.
T'as mangé du Michelin?
Ouais.
T'avais pas des boss hebdo à faire?
Bah, les boss et bleus font les couilles du coup maintenant. Faut juste que
Ah.
ça se débosse tout court. Après, pour
Bah,
la
moi, en
quête,
fait, j'aimerais
pour
bien
la
faire
quête.
des boss hebdo pour le pass, ça te dérange pas.
Non,
Quel
non,
nom.
c'est. Ouais, faut voir.
Bah,
Faut
au
les
pire, je suis à côté, viens, on fait Scaramouche, on le fait au plus bas niveau, ou je sais pas.
Oh, bah, oui,
Un truc
Scarra,
rapide.
Attends, c'est où Scarra?
C'est à côté de Sumeru, mais finalement, je sais pas si c'est une bonne idée. Un truc rapide de préférence, tu vois.
Ouais, en vrai, comment Scarra on peut le faire?
Oh,
pourrais-
ouais, là, je
Je sais pas comment il marche par contre le boss, jamais fait.
t'inquiète, on gère.
Ok. Faut un certain type de perso ou c'est bon?
Alors, je sais pas, moi, j'ai toujours en mode au pif et ça passe à peu près.
Moi, je
Bah, au
kiffe
pire,
une-
on reprend la team Géo, hein.
Ouais.
Parce que toi, t'as une bonne ER avec ton Bennett, pas moi.
De quoi?
T'as une bonne recherche d'énergie avec ton Bennett.
J'ai une recharge d'énergie aussi bien avec ma Yunjin. Accessoirement. Attends,
Moi,
je
Goro, ça va, et t'as Ito, ça va aussi, mais...
Vraiment, j'en ai marre de jouer comme support. Bon, mon utilité dans tous les jeux. Soigneur, support.
Là, je vais
Je
prendre autre
suis-
chose. Ah bah non, bah... Nevermind, j'ai rien dit.
Non, mais vraiment, juste il y a Ito dans la team, je suis content.
C'est moi qui le joue en plus.
Bon, ça par contre, faut le partager un peu.
T'as cru que c'était un Kinder Bueno, quoi?
Oui.
Communiste.
Quoi?
On partage?
Feur.
Ah, par contre, ça c'est petit, hein.
Vous savez qui je suis?
Non.
Didier Drogba?
Oui.
Le footballeur?
Oui.
Ah merde, non.
Eh ben moi aussi je joue au foot.
Ouais, un robot.
Mais ça m'a fermé la porte avec elle. Ah, moi aussi, j'ai un robot.
Pourquoi il y a un truc, pourquoi il y a des trucs qui nous suivent?
C'est un gentil, c'est un gentil.
Il a 4 bras ce bâtard. C'est Zenyatta?
C'est pratique pour certaines choses de la vie.
Ah, faut le taper comme ça.
Après, tu dois ramasser des genres de cristaux, tu vois. Et genre, t'as des
il est
dalles,
chargé.
faut que t'ailles sur les dalles.
Il est chargé mon truc. Je sais quoi quand mon truc est chargé.
C'est ton truc, en fait, faut que tu l'actives sur une dalle.
Comment j'active?
Carré et R1, je crois.
Ah, ok. Elle a carré.
Maria carré.
Mais il est simple.
T'es sûr?
Bah, il est mort là.
Non.
Hein?
Salut.
Il y a des jambes.
Il a des jambes.
Wesh. Il y a des jambes de coq. Wesh, il prend ses jambes toutes fines, elles prennent 0 dégâts.
Oh. Allez, debout.
Debout.
Oh, il est pas chargé à fond, dégueulasse. Et là, quand il est chargé à fond, t'appuies juste sur R1 et carré, ça te charge. Enfin, comment ça lui enlève son shield. Genre à peu près comme ça. En fait, tu dois viser.
Mange tes morales.
La musique est incroyable.
Je préfère l'OST de Raiden quand même.
Non, je préfère largement celle-là, moi.
L'OST de Storm Terror.
Non. La quoi? Il est tellement nul que j'ai même pas le temps de l'entendre, moi.
Toi aussi.
Oui.
On va détruire les moteurs. Oh, c'est l'Arkix. En vrai, le Hostel, c'est ça le style Nora.
C'est
Ouais,
normal,
mais en
c'est
mieux.
inspiré du thème des fatui, c'est le thème des fatui.
Les fatui, je sais.
Wesh, non. Je sais faire quoi là?
Voilà, je sais pas. Hein?
Hein?
Je sais pas.
Hein?
2.
C'est vraiment un gros fils de pute.
Oui, oui.
Mais putain, mais il va crever Yunjin, sale faible. T'as 4000 de def, mais t'es obligé de mourir quand même. Mais putain.
Putain, mais sans déconner.
Waouh, 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 waouh. T'as pu de me focus comme ça, fils de pute, ok?
Windblade! Be gone!
Oh, je l'ai nuque la gueule.
Bien joué!
Putain, j'utilise ça pour voir un peu ce qu'il y a dedans. Oh.
Oh. J'étais en train de taper et là je le vois s'effondrer devant moi. Bon, ok, fine.
Il y a d'autres gens qui sont effondrés devant moi.
Hein? C'est quoi?
Attends.
Mec, n'en meurs pas.
C'est le morceau de Féro rouge qui est resté coincé dans la gueule.
Mon sac est fait. Je vais pisser, j'arrive.
Comment ça, putain, j'ai eu.
Comment ça, tu ça?
Comment ça,
Une
je vais
bagnole.
pisser? Bon, allez, à tout de suite.
C'est rigolo.
Voilà, arrête de me casser les couilles là, putain.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
C'est quoi cette merde encore là, putain.
Faut faire du vent.
Ah. Oh putain, mais vas-y, mais ça me saoule quand ça arrive ça, putain.
Je supporte pas.
Voilà.
Oh les gars, je suis bientôt affinité 10.
Ah, Scaramouche, j'ai même pas affinité 10, putain. Ah, faut que je le mette dans la théière en plus.
Ah oui, en effet. Amber, j'ai eu de la bulle. Pour taper genre 20
C'est un
dégâts.
gag.
Oui, un gag. Toi-même, tu sais que c'est un gag.
Gagged.
Salut.
Au revoir.
J'aime tous les sports.
Bonjour, je
J'ai
m'appelle
gagné un
Ahmed.
trophée, lol.
Moi, j'aime bien les sports des champignons.
C'est un personnage.
Si, bah si, Ahmed, comment?
Salut, je m'appelle Ahmed.
Si, je l'ai celle-là.
Je
C'est
suis
cool.
marocain, mais j'habite en Arles, en Provence.
J'aime tous les sports.
Surtout le football. Ah, et j'aime aussi faire du vélo. Bon, on fait. Tu veux faire un autre boss, Max, ou pas?
Alors, je t'avais bien proposé le loup alpha doré, sauf que ça me casse les couilles, j'ai la flemme.
Non, mais je te parle de boss hebdo.
Oui.
Mais c'était pas un hebdo, le loup alpha doré.
Non, c'est un abdo.
Ça...
Un abdomino.
Du coup, j'aurais besoin de quel boss en vrai? Asda et Signora.
Ok,
Signora.
bah go aussi. Go Asda, vu qu'on est plus proche, puis ensuite on va sur Signora.
Signora, c'est mieux.
L'endroit où est Signora son arène mort.
Elle a déjà signé plein de fois. Je l'ai 1v1 avec Bennett.
Quoi?
Oui. J'ai mis 10 minutes pour la tuer, mais j'ai réussi. Bon, je l'ai 1v1, il lui restait quoi? Un tiers de sa vie. Avec Bennett, c'était long. Parce que moi, mon Bennett, il soigne, il DPS pas, hein.
Comment on fait déjà?
Betting? No, no, never.
T'es encore en train de marcher sur le crâne
What
d'ailleurs.
was it again?
Noctilucus Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not a
Il faisait une magnifique POV.
My
Bon,
apologies.
on prend pas
I have some
de
here for your
personnage
perusal.
géo. Je prends juste Zhongli pour le shield.
What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the Jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with
Je
such
prends ce mec pour des
Go
raisons
on,
évidentes.
pick whichever one you like.
These three pieces
Check
really
l'image avant
do.
de lancer le boss.
Not like the
Ah,
ones
mais
you
déjà,
usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
T'inquiète, j'ai l'appli sur mon téléphone.
Very good. It seems you have learned some tricks of the trade.
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli?
Pourquoi tu regardes ma culotte, toi?
Un quoi?
Hein, quoi?
Quoi?
Oh,
What the fuck?
me to decide.
C'était plus rassuré. Un quoi?
Je
If
vais
it
te
were
soulever.
me, the answer would be simple.
Mhm.
Oh? And that would be...
Moi ayant peur.
I'll take them all, boss.
Moi sur le boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count!
J'arrive à peu près esquiver les attaques du boss maintenant.
Again.
Ah non, à part ça, parce que c'est cancer.
Oh non, mais c'est à chaque fois que j'active mon ulti de toute façon qu'il se fait ça, ce fils de pute.
Oh,
Mais je mange des queues sur le crâne.
it is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
Tranquille.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not
quoi?
all currency.
Oui, je viens de voir un 30K, oui.
Mais comment? Pourquoi?
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver.
Pardon?
Even when I am
Oh
constrained
non,
by
j'aime pas ça.
Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations.
Asda, c'est le pire boss hebdo.
Quality of Noctilucus
Oui.
Et
Jade
je trouve que
is
c'est
indeed
cul à le faire quand même parce que, yes.
As crude ore, there is little difference in
T'as ton ult
texture,
avec Bennett.
lustrousness,
Ouais.
and internal pattern between good and
Non,
bad.
amuse-toi bien.
Merci.
Only after the item
Là, avec
made
le-
using
l'aspect
Noctilucus
de
Jade
Ultimate
has taken
Plus.
shape, will you be
Mais ce fils de pute, il est sur l'ulti, quoi.
par or not. If you return to those crafting merchants to
Il se
quibble,
fait bouffer.
they will counter by saying that your crafting bench
Les
is
trucs
delayed,
de
or that your
tourne.
heat control was poor.
Ok.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade.
On l'a
And a
100%.
true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer.
Il va changer
and misses the
d'élément.
moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon.
Cool, maintenant c'est moi qui suis dans la
Will
merde.
only see the finger.
Pourquoi?
Parce que c'est un électro là.
The facade. These are all
Oui.
the finger. Noctilucus Jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucus Jade of excellent quality would have superior.
J'ai cru que c'était la zone de Bennett, je suis foncé dedans.
In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
Oh thanks.
I have imparted the priceless secret
Et je fais
of the
zéro
jade
dégâts.
trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just sad that we might never be able to use it again.
On l'a, c'est bon.
We're back to buy some rocks, Bob.
Allez, salut!
Can you let us burn
Je
them?
mange un shoot pour bien finir.
Oui, je sais.
Burn them. You
C'est
If
Damien
you
qui
were to
parle,
do
mais
so, what
t'inquiète.
would I have to sell? That would, well, fine. As you wish then.
Je parle un peu du nez ou ça va, non?
Non, t'inquiète.
Je pars dans la douche.
How about this? I can take a small sample of
il est
all
drôle.
three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Encore, ça fait beaucoup là, non?
Alors,
Et qui proute là.
c'était pas en prout, mec.
C'est du son.
Stingy? I've already
On va go
been
faire
very
Signora.
generous. Any more,
Signora.
you may as well have my neck.
Mais
But wouldn't something this
pour augmenter ton crit rate.
if we opened a fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless,
Ensuite, moi j'aurais fait mes
under the
3
right
boss hebdo.
conditions,
Moi aussi.
things
Et donc
like
j'aurai une
this will
résine.
serve.
La résine spéciale.
Conditions.
Alors,
While we add
Au
the
milieu de
high
carrière.
temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro.
Là,
to
vous savez que si vous les,
reinforce
si vous les faites le
This
lundi, les
way,
boss
the
hebdo, ça vous
samples will
compte pas
not
le défi quand la match
disintegrate
sort.
immediately.
Ouais, ça je sais.
Oh, sir.
Ah, j'ai cru comprendre en même temps, ça m'a mis des boss, enfin des défis que j'avais pas
Your
fait.
understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have
Je sais
not
pas qui
yet
jouer.
agreed to purchase the goods is unfair.
Bah moi je pense que ça va
Trade
repartir sur ça. Hein.
must be based upon fairness.
Bennett Ayato.
Guess we just need to find a place to try this out. We once saw this big pot
Allez,
down at the
Qiqi.
bottom of the gorge in the camp of the hilly trolls from the meaty tribe. It's
J'espère que tes
real
persos
scary.
ont...
I should be able to take the
Ils ont de la vie.
elemental actions.
Parce que...
Now,
Je suis en train de regarder encore tu sais, la petite qui danse là.
Encore.
Ça me fume trop. Ok, ta gueule, Signora, ferme ta gueule. T'inquiète. T'inquiète, c'est Tignari.
It has
Le
been a long
Kokong.
time since I
Kokong.
last set foot in the nation of Moon. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring
Petit,
me
là.
bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must
Chez toi.
be said that the famed liquor of the land of Pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid smoke.
Encore là.
Ouais, encore chez toi. Ah, chez moi.
Ouais,
Non.
c'est le dernier.
Dis-moi quand t'as ton
J'ai
heal.
un autre.
Ok,
Allez.
go.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit
En gros, ça va, ça
annoying,
attaque, ça peut pas durer à esquiver.
Pas besoin de le péter
Ah,
tant
mais
qu'on
c'est
résiste
vélo
au fond.
pour après.
Ok, ok.
Voilà.
Windblade!
En vrai, si tu me laisses son aggro, bah, si je peux pas réussir à prendre son aggro, c'est...
No escape!
T'es où, grosse pute?
Prepare to be blown away! Windblade!
Un précieux.
No, my sword!
Ah. Help.
Attends.
Soup in here!
T'inquiète, c'est bon en fait.
Trolls sure
Et moi, j'ai mon
have
lutte comme je suis.
Vu ma vie, en vrai...
Looks like it could be used as
Non.
our hydro-elemental protection. Let's
Non, non,
fire
mais
up
rien.
and begin our experiment.
Vu que c'est des persos que je choisis exclusivement pour le donjon, je vais avoir autre chose du coup.
We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use Pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the orchets,
Et ouais, du coup, faut que je fasse des donjons.
pay close attention.
J'ai 3 donjons.
Ah, c'est fou ça.
Putain, t'as si tu l'as...
Hein?
T'as si tu l'as dans la tête maintenant.
Oui.
Le chat là, sur le overboard là.
That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade.
Du coup, on se TP à
Trolls
Sumeru.
are surrounding us again. Were they attracted
Ok.
by the light?
Parce que j'ai encore 7 donjons à
Such
faire.
nosy neighbors. Let's take care of their
Ah, il va falloir que j'arrête en plus, moi.
Oh non.
F la résine. Lance dès que tu peux au pire.
Yes, attends. Je lance.
Oui.
That light came from the second note to Lucas Jade, didn't it? More Harry Charles. They don't
C'était
give
belle
up,
du
do
TVA.
they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Du coup, je prends Itogoro. Hein.
Ouais.
Prepare to be blown away. Windblade. That's cheating. No one
Comment
escapes
ça?
my sight.
Oh ouais, d'accord. Eugene était morte. Putain.
She what?
Windblade.
She ate. On a mangé la sauce.
Oh.
Putain. T'es en 100% sûr. Dis ma mère, j'ai juste dit elle a mangé la sauce pour dire elle a fait les gars.
Alors.
Elle fait un bruit de dégoût. Et ça se fait.
Est-ce que t'es orni, mec?
Contre son camp.
Pardon?
Juste contre son camp.
Pardon?
De quoi, pardon?
Much shinier than the rest.
Tu te soulever, hein?
La preuve!
Head back to the Jade Mystery.
Mais pas dans ce... Oh là là, faut tout leur apprendre à ses enfants.
Oh, ouais, contre son camp.
Eh!
C'est trop drôle de lâcher des CSC. CSC qui se ratio.
Ça, je vais te ratio, tu vas voir.
Tu te fais ratio par Elon Musk.
Oh non.
Merde.
Bonjour.
I will bring my notebook.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Huh?
Et ben voilà.
No, it wasn't that
Et
one.
c'est fini.
Paimon remembers
Et ouais,
that
du
it
coup,
was
j'imagine
a
Ezu, tu peux lui mettre ce set là. Enfin, le même set que.
Je sais pas du tout.
En vrai, je pense que ça serait.
Ah, enfin, sa bille attaque.
Il fait quoi déjà le set 4 pièces?
No problem. If you have
On
your
voit
eye on
tes
this one,
attaques normales si tu fais l'attaque chargée avant.
We'll take a box of the third type of
Ok.
jade.
done. All the same,
Moi, il va falloir que j'arrête.
pardon me for
Oh
asking,
non.
but I'm curious. Whatever do
J'ai
you
plus le
need
moral.
this much top
Oui, je
quality
sais.
Dr. Lucas
Ah, du coup, je
Jade
dois faire
for?
mes donjons solo.
Au pire, combien? C'est quoi? C'est de la résine normale que t'as ou c'est de la condensée?
We need them
Oui,
to
c'est...
make
Bah, en fait, j'ai
inroads
une,
for the
j'ai une part des
right
deux.
of party.
Au pire, elle fait full condensée, on continue ça plus tard.
Dear. I'd heard the rumors, but
Bah, écoute, je vais déjà faire mes condensés en condensé. Enfin, je vais déjà faire mes... Je refais un donjon solo.
This means that Rex Lapis
Et ensuite, je fais le reste,
really
parce que j'ai 80 résines sinon.
Oh, it's hard.
Ok.
Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection.
Il y a un truc que
It
j'ai
is
pas
said
check.
that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, all things must pass.
Attends, je peux quitter le...
Well, if
Oui, vas-y, quitte.
this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
Merde.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
C'est qui mange des chips? Moi.
I'm sure Rex
Ok,
Lapis will
descendre.
feel your
Il n'y a que
sentiments.
pour manger des chips.
Elle avait 6.
In the safe hands of the
Par contre, c'est terrifiant le fait que j'allais reconnaître tous les bruits de bouffe.
yourself. I for one believe
J'allais reconnaître le bruit des Kinder Bueno comme des
as it
chips.
always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Ça va me faire racher par mon sommeil.
Now that we've made
Oh,
our
non.
choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute.
Charge plus vite aussi, les stades.
Nice. Not that we could leave without paying.
Dis-leur.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me
Mais en
see.
vrai, ouais, je suis sûr
As I thought, I didn't
que
bring any.
le 7 il pourrait aller sur Ezu.
Mora, my apologies.
Y a moyen que je
Another
pense.
oversight on my part.
Faudra juste faire mon télécharger avant de
This isn't
l'attaquer du
a
coup.
small sum.
Mais en vrai, du coup, tu peux mettre deux fois les 15% à Nemo.
Oui aussi, mais c'est pas très utile en vrai.
Have a look, boss.
Non, mais juste comme ça.
Du coup, ouais.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be
Encore
honest,
mes
it'd be all
condenser
right
ça.
even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's
Vas-y,
settled.
j'y vais à plus.
Let's take
Au
this
revoir.
jade to
Bonne
Eugene
nuit.
Terrace.
Au revoir Maxence.
That's where we plan to
Bonne nuit à
hold the
tous. Bye.
You bossy
Bye.
one around. You
Bye.
didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
Told you I'd win.
Quand j'essaie de prendre une cut.
Ouais, mais c'est pas ouf.
What should I put in my letter?
I'll race you there. I
Oh
won't let you
putain, il
down.
va te faire enculer en fait.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location.
Oh là
and have begun
là.
making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liu Qiqi have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Bonsoir Tétel.
Rigole lui.
Vas-y, ça me saoule de m'arrêter pour ça là, putain.
Bah,
Chris avec ses faux comptes là.
Mais c'est même pas moi, mec. T'es sérieux?
J'ai étrangement quand même quand je le dis.
Des sus.
Attends, frère, la personne qui te parle, il a le machin Prime là. Je crois vraiment que j'aurais acheté le machin Prime pour un compte secondaire.
T'as bien mis de la thune dans Genshin, mec.
Je t'avoue.
Non mais de quoi?
Ah, attends, j'ai mon correcteur qui a bugué.
Ah mais j'ai vraiment pas compris.
Je disais, t'as bien mis de la thune dans Genshin, t'aurais bien pu mettre de la thune pour Prime, par exemple.
Je peux mettre mes points à second compte. Je pourrais acheter sur mon compte principal si je le voulais.
Des croisières.
Bah non. Enfin oui, du coup oui, c'est vrai que c'est des croisières.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how
C'est
their
vraiment le truc le plus
environmental
casse-couille à faire, ça.
conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens.
Tu vois, il dit je suis pas ton collègue, désolé.
Preserved.
C'est pas moi, mec. Hein.
Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House.
Bon, peu importe.
This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is
Ne me regarde
distinguished
pas, hein.
by the profusion of petals and
Et
densely
c'est pas un
packed
garçon.
stamens, though its
Elle a
powerful
dit.
scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this
Sans moi,
strain is quite the recluse.
Tu peux être du troisième sexe, hein,
Unlike
ça
its
me regarde pas.
exuberant cousins,
Ah, je sais pas,
flowers
ça.
and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti.
D'où j'ai un défi.
Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by
J'ai loupé des...
horticulturists.
Mais oh,
Wow,
c'est un
a
délire.
true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to
Ouais, j'ai
me.
loupé des coffres.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Moi je pense que c'est Tobin.
How
Alors,
can I put this?
Ce qui a tiré
When
cette.
purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
Sinon c'est important de suivre les dialogues parce que j'ai rien suivi depuis tout à l'heure.
If I may
T'es
interject,
sérieux, mec?
ça
did
dépend ce que
I
tu
hear
fais.
you say that these flowers are to be
De
an
toute façon,
offering
heureusement
to the
que je
Lord
live,
of
comme ça je peux
Geo
regarder tant que je
himself?
veux.
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh,
Ok,
well,
alors.
why didn't you
Sérieux?
say so?
Sérieux, mec?
I heard the awful news about what happened at this
Sérieux?
year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge.
Putain, Romain et Dim, c'est
Just
l'amour
don't
fou quand
forget
même.
to pass on my
J'avoue.
regards.
Are you serious?
Why
Ils se
would
sucent entre eux là.
I would be
Les
nobody
jours.
if not for Rex Lapis.
Dans une vocale où il faut demander pour rejoindre.
If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making camping
Ah, et t'as
appearances and
Randy
supportive
Savage, c'est le
local
voyeur.
Thank you, boss. I
sais
think
pas, il
I
est dans
speak
leur,
for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to?
Ouais, bon, en vrai, je sais que j'aurai un 5 étoiles avant la...
I will wait
avant
for
la...
you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Je sais plus ce que je vais dire. Bref, je sais que j'aurai un 5 étoiles au
Maybe
prochain
we
anime.
can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lon.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Lon, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qiqi flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lon's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qiqi.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lon. See you around.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it? Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went on Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me. So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where's that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to such ridiculous lengths. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at Wan Min Restaurant. I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now.
Merci.
Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
Merci.
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Try something new at the Wan Min Restaurant.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please, focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the 7. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Ying Air.
Y'a pas le yang du coup.
Bah, c'est pas ça, c'est que ça s'appelait Ying Air.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger, this is the second kind. It's got an elegant... The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope that Qiqi can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
We finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why's he gotta be so secretive this time?
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Qixing made it all up.
À quel moment?
Still others think that that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but...
Mais quoi?
I can't quite recall where it is exactly.
Tiens,
An old
cher.
friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me.
Elle
But he
s'appelle
told
Madame
me
Ping quand
then
même.
that if someone should come to borrow that bell,
Oui.
I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years.
La chatte qu'il a, c'est bon, nique ta mère
Someone
aussi.
has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we We can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
Ok.
J'avoue, c'est un peu silencieux.
Ouais, je sais pas, j'ai touché une théière et depuis...
Ah, après, pour ma défense, j'ai un peu mal au bide depuis tout à l'heure.
T'as trop mangé?
Non, je pense que c'est plus intolérance au lactose, là.
Ah oui, la purée.
Ouais, avec des œufs en plus, ça se mélange pas forcément de ouf.
What is that?
Youngsters, this is where this old
Bon, bah je vais être toute la nuit en PLS, quoi.
Quickly now, go
Bienvenue au
fetch
club.
that bell.
Whoa, that sounds like Granny's voice.
Ah, toi aussi, Chris.
So, this is her teapot?
Oh, moi je sais pas, je me sens pas bien, j'ai l'impression que j'ai de la fièvre alors que non.
Ah, mais
Oh dear, so many cobwebs.
pose-toi quand
It
même.
seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long
Ouais,
while.
ouais.
Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Be gone!
Life goes on.
No, my sword! Windblade! Rain cutter!
Saute en fait.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Oh non, cette araignée. Nique ta mère en fait, nique ta mère en fait.
Ah oui.
I won't let you down.
Personne ne mes araignées.
Si, moi.
You know,
Oh.
with such a
Oh, c'était une blague,
special
hein.
teapot and the cleansing bell,
Vous verriez ma chef de bureau comment elle réagit face aux araignées. Comment on peut avoir peur à ce point aux araignées quoi.
j'avoue.
T'as pas peur des araignées, mais...
Non.
Oh, c'est souvent les filles, hein.
Ouais, mais moi non, ça va, je suis résistante là-dessus.
Un coup de chausson et voilà, on n'en parle plus, quoi, c'est bon.
Non, moi je les fous juste dehors.
Il y a deux types de personnes, il y a ceux qui les tuent et ceux qui les font sortir.
Type 2. Comme le diabète lol. Et ce qui?
Panique.
Ah oui.
Mais putain, mais...
Putain.
Non mais... Nique ta mère.
Personne fait ça dans la vraie vie, il y a une toile d'araignée, tu passes à travers, attends, c'est tout, putain.
Alors.
Non mais là c'est en acier en fait.
Petit passé.
Mais putain, c'est quoi ces conneries?
Prepare to be blown away.
Rise.
Putain, c'est pas possible. Je me demandais où il était le deuxième.
Rain outlines your fate.
Sinon je peux passer...
Windblade. Be gone. No one escapes my sight. Windblade.
Ils peuvent tomber sinon? Merci.
T'es toujours sur Genshin, Louis?
Non, je suis passé sur Fall Guys pour mes défis quotidiens. Puis après je vais arrêter.
Ok.
Mais quoi? Mais c'est un délire! C'est bon! Putain, j'ai l'occasion de gagner parce que les mecs sont nuls et comme par hasard il m'arrive une merde quoi, niquez vos mères!
Ouais. Que vos mères.
Eh oh, je te permets pas toi. Oh. J'arrive pas à le faire. Je suis désolé Chris, mais c'est ma seule répartie. J'espère que tu m'en veux pas trop.
Alors.
Je te file un Scara pour me faire pardonner.
Ouais.
Car...
Ouais, quoique.
Windblade.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
No, my sword. Hey.
Toujours plus.
Wheel of Life. No escape. Windblade. Get him. How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me...
Une bonne chose de faite.
Putain! C'est perturbant.
Dumping.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Hyman kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, You must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Zhongli.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's try the perfume we've prepared inside.
J'ai froid.
T'es pas le seul. T'as un chauffage?
Ouais, mais ça marche pas.
How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy.
Oh, ça lag, putain!
Nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes. These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Non, enfin une épreuve où je finis dans le top 3 quoi, c'est dingue.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of
Il faut que ce soit une finale RNG, c'est une blague.
Child, you are as fond of
Le
jokes
kraken
as
de
ever.
merde là.
Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Il s'appelle Tic.
Sure. I, Tick,
Et tac.
always put in 100% effort into everything I do.
Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
Enfin, fils des films, merde.
That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
Genre, je devais faire un top 1 en solo. J'ai réussi.
GG.
Thank you. Oh, j'ai... Oh!
We have a deal.
J'ai gagné 26 400. Attends, 27 945 XP. Ouais, ça fait 4 niveaux quoi.
Day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade.
Encore
Yes?
121 couronnes et j'ai le loup doré.
Expensive? Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Et je finis.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
This is all you've got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now and find me a high-quality Lotus head. I'll consider that my detour fee paid and go find what's-his-face child. How about it?
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Oh, that looks good. I'm hitting the kitchen tonight, and it's not often that I get to use such fresh and high-end ingredients. Well, I'll head to Eugene Terrace in a moment. I won't be late.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming!
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
Quoi?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Oh putain, mon médecin débile. Ah oui, très retardé en effet.
Some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Full chat. Tu bosses demain, Kevin?
Ya.
Ouf.
Pourquoi?
Bah on va assumer hein. Putain, en plus j'ai une journée de merde demain.
C'est calme en ce moment, il a pas de travail.
J'ai maths demain après. À l'aide.
And it seems kinda spooky in here.
Et toi, Chris, tu travailles?
Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Pas spécialement besoin de toute façon.
Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception.
Passe un peu d'argent, non?
Hein?
Passe un peu d'argent.
You go check it out.
Ah, pour moi c'était grand chose après.
Paimon will bring up the rear.
Chat.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Qiqi.
Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right. Look at the talisman on her forehead.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Qiqi.
Oh!
La tronche Qiqi.
Once upon a time, Qiqi died.
Je disais ouais mon mate il est nul et tout, on a fait top 2.
Qiqi was saved by the Adepti.
Après c'est peut-être un peu de la chatte aussi.
Now, Qiqi is a zombie.
Sur le truc des énigmes là.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
C'est vrai que c'est drôle. Le truc des énigmes.
Mais non, c'est Qiqi qui me
Do
fait
you
ouvrir.
sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a
Ah oui
controlled
mais attends en fait on est
substance.
premier à égalité.
Qiqi can get your
Donc il a pas fait top 2.
but only if you show Qiqi
C'est-à-dire qu'il a
your
fait 4 vu que j'ai fait
prescription.
première.
These are Qiqi's orders from Qiqi.
T'as vu ça? Je pensais qu'il avait fait deuxième derrière moi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines
Oh
of
les
their
mecs ils sont
orders.
paumés au
And
secours.
somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself.
Je pense qu'il est peut-être temps de mettre un Voilà
My dear
merci.
Qiqi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Qiqi helps you. You help Qiqi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before.
Ah, j'ai vu le Barbu Gamer,
It's
maintenant
a
il a
kind of
genre
crossbow turret.
12-13 000
Installed on
followers
Mount
sur
Jinhong
Twitch.
by an adeptus in the distant
Pas
past.
mal.
An early mechanical device.
Il est
Located in
dépassé
Jinhong
Falco.
Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters,
Sur Twitch en tout cas.
protecting
Qu'en est-il
Liyue
du nombre
from
d'abonnés
external
sur
threats.
YouTube?
Mr.
Je sais même pas c'est quoi sa chaîne YouTube. Enfin, ça doit être le Barbu Gamer, mais j'ai jamais regardé.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary
goat.
animal. An adeptibeast.
Coco go to
Do
Miruku.
you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. An adeptibeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either.
Allez mon
Where
gars
it came
défonce-les.
from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa?
Tiens. Allez double kill ça dégage.
J'ai fait connaissance avec Qiqi.
Dans Dragon Ball?
Bonsoir non.
Bah non. Dans Genshin Impact, voyons.
je ne savais pas que tu jouais à Genshin.
Enfin, Rémi.
C'est fait exprès, je sais que tu joues à Genshin, mec.
Bien sûr que je sais. Que tu sais.
Oui, je sais. Ah putain, non. Ah non, mais viens là en fait.
Je dois chercher une coco-chèvre.
La fameuse.
Qu'est-ce qui m'attend, les gars?
T'inquiète.
D'accord.
Oh! Oh non! Moi je suis toute seule. On est 3ème donc ça va. Ah bah toi t'es mort.
Voilà.
J'ai des courbatures partout, c'est terrible.
Je vais pas te faire peur, hein. Après bon ça fait pas trop peur, ça va, mais... Symptômes peut-être Covid ou je sais pas.
Je pense pas. Enfin, c'est possible en vrai, mais...
Puis bon, si c'est le cas, de toute façon t'es jeune, tu vas pas en mourir. Hein.
Oui.
Bien évidemment.
Non!
Non.
Fils de pute.
Petit fils de pute.
Alors on est toujours... Oh c'est bon, il reste 3 secondes.
It is currently inoperable in any case.
Et voilà, on reste
This device is
3ème.
broken.
Ah ouais, tu fais un contre-la-montre?
Non,
After millennia
je suis
of
rendu.
wear and tear,
Mais c'est une
even
survie.
Adepti can trap
Non, parce qu'en fait
themselves
pour les défis tu dois faire du
difficult
solo, du duo et du groupe.
Tu joues avec des randoms.
Ouais, je joue avec un random en duo là, ouais. Parce que j'ai un défi à finir. Puis du coup je fais ça en même temps parce que solo j'ai déjà tout fait.
C'est vraiment
la
la
game
merde des défis duo en groupe.
Ouais. Oh putain, c'est le kraken en finale. J'ai gagné juste avant en plus, mais c'est vachement RNG pour le coup.
Yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can
Bon bah on va
retrieve
être
the spare
toxique. Hein.
parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista. One just needs to understand the
Élimine-les
basic
comme la
working
dernière
principles
fois.
of the device.
C'est exactement ce que je compte faire.
Il y a de l'arbre qui vole.
Action de la partie après.
Non mais s'il te plaît, le premier mort c'est mon mate, c'est
I
une
have
blague.
a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand,
Allez,
I
un
could at
kill.
least tinker with it.
2 kills.
Il fallait rester en haut, je crois.
Oui.
Oh non! Non, il allait voler et je les grabe en même temps. Putain, je suis deg.
Non, j'ai des stores.
Mais putain, qu'est-ce Laisse ce genre de blague à, je sais pas, à Romain ou Damien.
Je parle plus en Fini. Finito.
Wow, 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 wow.
Il a fait son choix. Je le respecte. Tant pis. Comment ouvrir la barrière?
Telle est la question.
Moi-même, je sais même plus, tu vois.
Incroyable.
Il y a un coffre là-bas.
Tiens, dégage. 3 ou 4 kills, je sais plus.
Ah, là aussi, il y a un coffre.
A reward on the road.
Partout.
Ah! Oh, oh. Debout, debout. Yes. Bon bah voilà, encore un top 1. Mon mate il doit être très content là. Et j'ai tué beaucoup de monde.
Tu sais, quand tu tires dans la tête, ça fait tout le temps coup critique.
J'ai fini mes défis.
J'entends l'ennemi mais je le vois pas, putain, je suis
Il flèche rouge.
Oh, il est bugué, il est dans le mur, putain, regarde-moi ça.
Ah ouais. Il y a des moyens de l'attendre. Ça dépendra qui soit bugué. Il y a un moyen d'atteindre cet endroit, je pense.
Bon, bah moi les gars, je vais aller me coucher.
Soit.
Je suis un peu décédé là. Si vous voulez rejouer demain soir, je rejouerai demain soir.
Bah demain soir je suis pas là. Je suis en train
Ah bah Chris, si demain soir tu veux venir rejouer, bah...
Ouais, je sais pas comment je saurais.
Ça fait plaisir de te revoir en POC.
Ah bon, pourquoi?
Bah je sais pas, ça fait longtemps, tu passes pas souvent en vrai.
Ah bon?
Bah, par rapport à une certaine époque, non, tu passes pas souvent.
Oh, je sais pas. Je remarque même pas. Non, après, je joue moins parce que la play, il y a bug de ouf. C'est peut-être pour ça.
C'est peut-être ça, ouais. Mais ouais, ça fait plaisir. Ah bah, c'est normal. Bon, bah, bonne nuit du coup, puis bah, demain.
Bonne nuit, Amy.
Bonne nuit.
À plus.
À plus.
Tiens, Kevin, t'en sors.
Encore des ennemis, mais putain.
Je te dis, il y a un endroit hein, pour la zone, c'est sûr. Genre une fenêtre à passer, un truc comme ça. Pas possible qu'il soit bugué dans un mur en l'air.
Je peux pas grimper tranquille, putain.
Ça pour un coffre.
Eh bah putain.
Ah, comme quoi l'ennemi dans le mur, pas besoin.
Magnifique. Bon, ces putains de pièces détachées. Elles sont où, bordel? Elles sont derrière ces barreaux, hein? C'est quoi?
Moi je sais.
Vas-y, spoil s'il te plaît, j'en ai marre.
Ah, en fait, t'as des trous dans le mur.
Oh non, c'est bon, ça passe encore.
I'll keep this close. Windblade. keep this close.
Coffre. Extra.
Incroyable.
Je kiffe ce jeu.
Ah, du plaisir.
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces! And that's if you get out of this alive!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
On les défonce, ok.
Ah, I messed up.
Ha! Prepare to be blown away!
Nice.
Let it rain!
Ah, I messed up.
Oh, il fait rien en fait, putain.
Windblade!
Ça dégage.
Fais gaffe parce que s'il meurt pas en bas, t'es obligé d'aller les chercher.
Pas grave. Ouais.
The hunter becomes the hunter.
Situation de merde. Voilà. Comment ça tu peux pas? sûr qu'on attendrait qu'il pourrait, putain.
That tingle? Fry! Fry! That tingle? Fry! Fry!
Ta mère.
Have a little taste. That tingle? Fry!
Orders given. Orders received. Rain outlines your fate.
Fry! That tingle? I got careless. Fry!
Windblade. Witness the power of good luck.
I got careless. Fry!
Go, go, Baron Bunny.
C'est épais.
Fry!
Not so hard.
Fry!
Windblade. Windblade.
That was below par. The hunter becomes
Ça se fait. Et cherchez quoi, putain? Une pierre de trésor.
Windblade. No one escapes my sight. Windblade.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Prends sur toi, ça va le faire.
You're open.
Windblade. Prepare to be blown away.
Dodge this. You're open.
Eh ben putain.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We
Bah,
should focus on our contract with Qiqi.
J'en ai perdu du temps avec eux.
So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but
C'est ça le
where's our
problème, c'est qu'ils, quand ils tombent, faut aller les chercher.
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Qiqi put it.
Which means... Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a Coco Goat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Aw, poor Qiqi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and... So how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Qiqi say a bad thing?
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No. Impossible.
Seems Qiqi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Qiqi.
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
I thought Qiqi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Qiqi. Ah! The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Qiqi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last! Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the Golden House! Oh, but the Qixing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Ah.
Hey! Less laughter, more sympathy!
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Qiqi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Qiqi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 mora.
That's like 0 difference from 3 million!
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Qiqi, see you soon.
Ah, that lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liu saying goes, the walls have ears.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Whew, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd. Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole-in-the-wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole-in-the-wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Silence.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here! Great atmosphere!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her Jade Chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. the saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Descension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Ouais, bah ça sera une prochaine fois.
Ouais. Tu veux pas invoquer vite fait? Ce que t'as?
Attends, je vais aller chercher ma récompense d'aventure parce que je suis passé niveau 28.
Oui.
Et après on va invoquer.
Ouais.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Excellent. Well. C'est l'invocation que je peux faire.
Ouais. Ça arrive.
Voilà les petits loups, c'est là qu'on se quitte.